the Nature's Wild Playground, and today we are going to be working on building a trellis that cost us nothing. We grabbed the wood from Macintosh, which they throw out their scrap lumber and anyone can pick it up. If you have Macintosh in your area, it's definitely a good idea to check out. So all he's doing is nailing these posts to the inside of the bed right now. Don't mind the scrubs, I just got out of work. Working a retirement home, helping the elderly, and playing in shit like everybody else does. So we got 12 of these for our project. Now the reason being that we're not going to go from this edge of the bed to this edge over here is because you can use this whole entire bed for lettuce, so that way you keep it in the shade a little bit more so it won't bolt as quickly. So this is going to be a little bit of an experiment for me this year because I really haven't gardened in the shade. But all we're doing is he's cutting lumber right now, obviously, right? Nothing like stating the obvious.
Yes, I do own power tools, but you can't beat a hand tool.
Go ahead, put that in the ground. Don't mind the traffic in the background because we do live in the city. For the time being, we are working on saving up money to get a piece of property.
Well, see more. It ain't gotta be perfect. Just gotta work.
You want me to hold that one part still? The lumber you do get from Macintosh is extremely hard to drive nails into. Just a little FYI on that part.
Oh, they don't like Bozzy.
We have our meat birds out right now, and the dog has decided to walk around the enclosure that we have them in, but we will be bringing them inside. Today hit 70 degrees, so it's a good time for them to start readjusting to the outdoor temperatures. And I'll show you that enclosure. We haven't completed the chicken housing just yet, so that is another video we are going to be doing. And there's our little meat birds running around. And they're about a month old. With the wood sides that we do have, we have 1x1, so you want to use screws or pre-drill a hole so you don't split the wood. And we're doing ours kind of like an arbor. Or with an arch in it.
It's the green arches, not the golden.
That's right. So with our climbing plants, what we're gonna have done is we're gonna start them on the inside here, on the outside of the bed, and they're going to go ahead and climb up and over, so we have a nice shaded area to sit. And if you haven't noticed, in the two garden beds that we are doing this in, we have fish carcasses for extra nutrients in the beds. So we're going to try that this year. I figured if it didn't work for the Indians and corn, why the hell wouldn't it work now? Apparently, the garden beds like it because there's already grass growing back and we just weeded this. Now, I did not mention earlier that you are going to need a staple gun. This wire is stuff that we had on hand that my mom had left here, so we're going to go ahead and use it for our arbor. You can use chicken wire, you can use small fencing, whatever you can find on sale, but this didn't cost us nothing. Need a hand, babe?
Yeah, hold this.
All he's doing is taking a staple gun and stapling the wire to this piece of wood here.
Where's that one?
You can't go every other wire, but he likes to make sure it's not going anywhere. And I don't blame him on that.
Well, when you get plants to start climbing up this thing, you go
Plants.
every other one, then when you got all your vegetables on there, what's going to happen? You're going to pull the staples.
Yeah, it is going to get heavy. But I plan on putting watermelon on this, cucumbers, pole beans, and there's something else I was going to put on here too, but I don't recall. So if you want to see what else I'm putting on here this year, then make sure you subscribe and like the video, so you can stay up on our gardening series this year. Although that bucket don't look very fucking sturdy to me.
Don't you go standing on it.
I'm not gonna stand on that damn thing. I fall on my ass. Need a couple, just a little bit of shade up. Sunglasses on for the day. Oh hell, I got that migraine going on today. Which should go away by now. So he's gonna go ahead and do this all the way around to the other shed. We got these measured out at 72.5. Why are we holding this?
I don't know.
He hands me the tape measure all extended and shit.
So you could have just put it on the board?
He's better at measuring than I am. Measuring is not really my thing. You need your thingamabobber to make a point at the end of that.
No, this one I think I'm just going to nail it instead of driving.
Oh, you're gonna nail it? Okay. So where our wire is and where we stapled it. I'll show you where we stapled it so that way you get an idea. Although I went ahead and explained it. You see each staple, we're going to take wire and wrap around here and twist it off so we have a little bit more stability just in case one of these staples does come out. Dog's over there playing, smelling the chickens because he wants to play with them, so we have to keep an eye on him. He's not used to it.
No. He thinks he can eat everything.
Yeah, he thinks he can play with them and eat them. you know, do all that, and he can't. That poor little thing. Bosley! Stop playing with them. He's way too big to be playing with the chicks. He's at 160 pounds now?
Yeah.
I'll show you how much bigger he's gotten since the last time he has been on camera. We are far from having the garden bed or garden area done. Bosley! He's pawing at the cage trying to get out. It's a little breezy out here, but it's really nice today. It's probably what, 60s, babe?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was a lot warmer earlier. I'm over here telling him what's straight and what's not.
Give me that other 72er.
72er?
72! 42!
Hike.
Right?
Oops, you're gonna want your hammer, huh?
Yep, probably.
I just kicked it. There's our 160-pound baby. We had to fence him out of here because he thinks he can go and run and shit all over the place. So we have to fence him off so he stays out of our garden beds. Oh, something startled you, didn't it? He's a lot friendlier than he looks. Jay is going and breaking these apart by hand, which is a little bit tricky for me to do, but it's easy for him. So I found a little trick myself. Since he's got the hammer, I'll use a rock.
Not like we don't have 20 other hammers, but you know, improvise.
So you want to drive this nail in between these two here and break that one piece of metal. There. Broke it. And it's just easier for me to twist off. These nails are originally for a nail gun, but we got them for free. Well, he got them for free today. So why the hell not use them? Just takes a couple knocks on it. Free nails, you can't beat it. Now, I'll take the time to take these apart. Now, this is what we are looking at so far. We'll keep on going. Now, one important thing you want to make sure you do is tighten this wire. I'm going to show you, we tighten this one up here. And he's working on that next section over here. Because God knows you don't want to go and... Boy, that sucker's in there, ain't it? You don't want to go and go walking underneath here and your wire gets loose and you get hit in the head with a melon. Literally. Yeah, so definitely make sure that they're tightened. Now he's folded this over because we have a little bit of extra up above. It's a little hard to see the way the sun's hitting. But at least that way we can go ahead and let our melons or beans or whatever dangle down a little bit to create that extra shady spot. He decided to use nails for the extra support down the sides. I may have to hold it for him.
You're about halfway up?
Yeah. We'll go ahead and saw the extra off once we're done nailing that in.
And of course that one's off because this one's off.
It don't have to be perfect for me. As long as it serves its purpose, that's all that matters.
Oh, she'd be solid as a rock. I don't know about that solid, but it'd be solid.
Stepped on the drill. No, he beat me to it because I stepped on the drill. So I thought something was pretty cool I was going to show you. Right here. The American flag. That's pretty neat. It's a very rare occasion when you see that on wood.
Anything nowadays.
Or anything these days, like he said. So our arbor is done. Not bad for free. So we are going to announce the person who did enter the contest for the seed giveaway. I will show you guys that I only had one entry. But I am going to block out her email, so I will post it to show you who it was. And I will be in contact with her.